Hi Virgo. Wait, hold on. Let's clear the energy before we get started. What do you think? Okay. Yeah, you feeling that too? Let's just cleanse that energy right up. Hi guys. I've got a reading for you for the period of the 11th of August all the way through to the 18th. So effectively a last eclipse of the year reading. Virgo. Oh my god, I've been dreading making these videos. So Mercury is in retrograde in Leo, and I can't seem to get a sentence out. I've all of a sudden developed a speech impediment, and please bear with me. I feel bad for the other signs. I don't know how they understand what I'm saying in the readings. I don't even understand what I'm saying sometimes. Please forgive me. I'm doing that Virgo thing again, so apologetic. Right, okay. Guys, communication. Ah, this retrograde. Okay, there we go. Now you've seen it. Let's get on with the reading, shall we? Okay, Virgo. New moon eclipse, the last one of this season. I hope you guys are beginning to feel a little bit more confident in yourselves. And I think you would have felt this real wave, this heat wave come over you, and all of a sudden that little drop of perspiration, that first very drop, and it's almost as if, okay, this is the new temperature now. This is the new wave. This is the new frequency. Let me do with this the best I possibly can, Virgo. Step in, like, whatever you have accomplished this year or not. Like, it's too late to give a shit about any of it, okay? Now is the time for you to own it, okay? It is what it is, and you are who you are, and you've got such a fabulous understanding of who that is now. And with the sun being in Leo at the moment, it's giving you that little extra confidence that you need, that little nudge forward. Okay, we all need to accept that we're gonna be the lion put up on show next month, and you know it's the beginning of the school year, so it's like that time where everything just sort of feels really serious again, and the days start getting shorter, which is always a bit of a bummer. I don't know, but there's something bittersweet in the crispness of the year, of our season. It's going to be a different temperature to what we're used to, and yes, it is going to be a time of getting your ass down to really get on with some work. Okay, so I think when things tend to go at like 1,000 miles an hour, like they have been in the run up to this, you start having like epiphanies and things really start making sense to you. And I think you really need to relish that this season. Like, take on board everything that comes to you and try not to be angry about anything. Try not to over control anything. Like, go with the fun side of Leo season at the moment. You know, the sun's out. The weather's hopefully good wherever you are. Just succumb to whatever is now. Let it be, you know. I want to say to you, look forward to new things this eclipse, but I don't think that's what you need to look forward to right now. I think you can probably do that, when Mars comes out of Aquarius and goes into Capricorn. Still in retrograde, however, so maybe not a good idea to like start anything new, but definitely an opportunity to carry on projects that you already got going. Like, really plug yourself into those now. It's a time that you will start seeing results as well. You'll start seeing those pay rises. You'll start seeing like clients come in even more, and you know you're gonna have to really put yourself in the driver's seat. More now, I think, with certain aspects of your life, and really plunge in. And the only way that you're really going to get anywhere is if you stay consistent with it. and use the sunshine, the vitamin D to really like plug yourself, recharge yourself. So make the most of this season. Like whatever's happened has happened now. You've got your birthday as a restart. Sun goes into Virgo on the 23rd. So happy birthday, Virgo beauties. Oh, such a beautiful card popped out there. I've only got 3 cards. What's going on? We're like 5 minutes into the reading. What else can I say, Virgo? Trust yourself more. Really. And now focus on the things that need to get out, the things that you need to have out. And I want to say Mercury in Leo is a really good, any Mercury retrograde is a bit of a fart moment, but let's be honest. Mercury is in Leo. Virgos don't always necessarily speak their truth. Leos have no problem doing so. Take advantage of that right now, Virgo. Really speak your truth and say whatever it is that's on your mind. Just fucking say it. Use this time because we're going to go into Virgo season and you guys are going to be so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that you've got to do. But it's good stuff because it will help you get all those pentacles. So when I say relax now, get ready for what's to come. There's going to be lots of hard work to do. I don't want to say long and tedious work. I think you guys have put in the legwork, and I think now it might be a time of reaping the rewards. So yeah, right, where should we start? Okay, so I have the 6 of Swords. I have the Knight of Swords. I have the 5 of Cups. I have the 3 of Wands. And I have the 8 of Swords. Sorry, I've got these rocks everywhere. And I have at the bottom of the deck the 9 of Wands. Okay. The penultimate reward of the year. All that hard work, everything that you've been putting in, this is when it's going to show. I mean, Virgo season, going into Virgo season, this is the time where everyone's going to sort of have to show what they've done. Not to others necessarily, but to yourself. This is a bit of an internal recce as well. There are things that you want to accomplish, and I think they're going to work in your favor. I think your harvest is definitely there. There's sort of moving away from a certain situation, and it seems that you've been able to divide things between, you know, a situation from the past, divide yourself from it, take all the lessons that you've learned from it, and now be 100% ready to just really move away. Take from it whatever you have had to learn. Maybe leave the social anxieties, any anxieties with people away. Like, leave it now. Move forward, put the past in the past, and take this now, this eclipse now, as an opportunity to really move forward. Virgo, there seems as if there are things that need to be said. There are things that you need to talk about and discuss, and I think this is also a communication. Now, with Mercury being in retrograde, I think really take some time to formulate what it is that you're trying to say. Make sure that you are using well-composed, conversation, being eloquent where possible, and maybe hampering you know, hampering it come across in any way negative. Focus on your temperament. Don't jump in and say things that you might regret later. Um, Push forward with communications. I think though, really use Leo season as an opportunity for you to. I want to say your mind, like just fucking say it, Virgo. I know you'll want to already. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Okay, but avoid cutting people is what I'm trying to say. Say it, but okay. There is a situation where you are feeling to walk away from. Don't walk away from it. Okay. Harvest season is coming. Whatever you've been working on, carry on working with it. A champion doesn't walk away from things, and he also doesn't turn his back on the things that he still has. Okay, you will be tested by a situation that you might be really quick to look away from, but don't. There was value in it once upon a time. Don't forget to look at it. Okay. And the Three of Wands. Okay, there's new fertile ground. There are things that you want to achieve, like places that you want to be. Stop looking, start being, Becca. Okay, things that you want to do, you need to now get into. Like, you're doing them now. You're not standing and pondering, and you're going to be doing this whole stuff in Hermit season. So, yes, take your time to think about, yourself, what you're responsible for, and the standards that you like kind of hold for yourself. Do that. You should always be doing that, but you're gonna have plenty of time to do that whole hermit thing in hermit season. So yeah, do it because you need to do it. You know what? It's so crazy, isn't it? Virgos really need to be alone all the time. It's so bad. Virgos, 3 wands, hindsight. Okay, going into your season, what is it that you don't want to reenact anymore? Set you free of the past and set yourself free of your prisons. What else can I say? Virgo, plenty of situations that I'm sure you would have come across up until the time of your birthday, or even this eclipse, let's say. I think it's time to leave the past in the past. Like, put things down where they need to be put down. Set yourself free. Let it go, Virgo. I think really, really let it go. Let it all out. Doesn't need to be like the other people, like other person, whatever, whoever's involved. Let it out of yourself, okay? And take stock of yourself and your happiness. Like, you ultimately just deserve nothing but the best, Virgo, and wish nothing but the best for yourself. Take your time to be nothing but the best. No more of this. We talked about this last week and it's not productive. Virgo, have a beautiful week. I will catch you guys again.